Scott, it's quiet for right now, but we are expecting another round of some weather in the morning.
Sky it. I'll think on that one just a little bit, Nicole. Yeah, you know, we issued the alert for today, Doug and Nicole, and now we have one in place again for tomorrow for the potential of some isolated strong to possibly severe storms. So with that in mind, we're going to see that activity maybe increase in a little bit of coverage overnight tonight as the upper level low gets a little bit closer to North Texas. The main threats, heavy rain, maybe some small to large hail and gusty winds. Now, the flood watch is still east of 35, remains in effect until at least 7 tomorrow morning. We're going to be getting windy Wednesday night into Thursday, possibly near wind advisory criteria. I want to alert you to that fact right now. As you take a look at the first alert radar, not a whole lot of activity right now in parts of the Metroplex. We've seen some light to moderate rain at times moving its way through parts of Tarrant County into Dallas County, lifting its way to the northeast. Seeing a little bit of that now through parts of Kaufman County into parts of Navarro County, and noticing a few more thunderstorms popping up right now down through parts of Freestone County. So we'll watch this mainly make its way from west to east. Nothing is severe right now, but we're going to watch the first alert radar through the remainder of the evening hours. You notice over the state line up near Lawton, Oklahoma, dealing with a severe thunderstorm there. We've been dealing with a large amount of rain over a 48-hour period. In some spots, picking up as much as 5 to 6 inches of rain in some localized areas. So we're going to be seeing the ground saturated and runoff likely when we have more rain move right over to the same area. You can see the counterclockwise spin on the wide view of the first alert radar, and that's the indication of where we have the axis of that area of low pressure. So it's going to continue to shift its way east. And as you look at the first alert futurecast, not a whole lot over the next few hours. And even into the early morning hours, we're relatively quiet, maybe some isolated showers. By 5 to 6, southeast sides of North Texas, maybe a couple of isolated storms popping up. But as that low pressure gets closer to North Texas, you notice the rain coverage increasing 7 to near 9 to 10 o'clock. Could see some isolated stronger storms over the area that we have the flood watch that's in place, and then some more storms working their way through 10 to near midday. So just keep that in mind as you're making your plans. Latest data coming in showing at least 1 to 2 to 3 o'clock, that counterclockwise flow and that heavy rain east of the 35 corridor. Late in the day, that finally shifts its way to the east, but then our winds really start to pick up out of the northwest. So overnight, rain coverage 30% up to 50%, and then into tomorrow, that 50 to 60% chance of those isolated showers and storms kind of becoming more widespread. How much rain can we expect? Maybe 1 3/4 inches in some spots, so we'll just keep our eyes on that. Slight risk of severe storms off towards the east. Really shifts its way east into tomorrow. The remainder of us in North Texas just under that marginal risk. It's going to be a cool day tomorrow, 64 degrees with precip chances at 60%, but then by Thursday, 72. Friday, near 80 degrees and sunny skies. The weekend even warmer. We're at 85 on Sunday. By Monday into Tuesday, another round of rain on the way. Temps remaining in the 80s. You're watching us here on CBS News Texas. We'll be right back.